Good evening. I'm Fiona Branton, president of the Harvard Law School Forum, and I'd like to welcome you all here tonight. Before we begin tonight's program, I'd like to make a few announcements. First, we'd like to acknowledge the kind generosity of Mr. Jerry Rappaport and his family who are sponsoring tonight's event. Next, due to a job-related commitment, Larry King will not be able to be with us next week as originally scheduled.
WHDH Radio News and Public Affairs present the Harvard Law School Forum. Mrs. Eleanor Roosevelt is the principal speaker.
I think we have to realize that man does not live by bread alone, but he must first have bread.
Present the Harvard Law School Forum. Tonight, recorded highlights of the topic, The Future of Integration. The guest speaker is the Reverend Martin Luther King, pastor of the Ebenezer Baptist Church of Atlanta, Georgia.
I need not pause to say how very delighted I am to be here tonight and to be a part of this forum series.
The day will come when the politicians will do the right things by our people out of political necessity and not out of charity or idealism.
This afternoon's guest is the Honorable Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Judge of the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit.
When the forum first called me, it was suggested that I might talk about Harvard Law School's medieval days, the middle 1950s.
In cooperation with the Harvard Law School Forum. Tonight's topic is Evangelism and the Intellectual, and the guest speaker is the Reverend Billy Graham.
Tonight, recorded highlights on the subject, LSD, Methods of Control. The featured speakers this evening are Dr. Timothy Leary,
known affectionately as Dr. Ruth, has distinguished herself as a psychosexual therapist.
Good evening and welcome to the Harvard Law School Forum. Tonight you will hear from Mayor Marion Barry.
Mrs. Friedan has been in the forefront of encouraging feminine fulfillment through serious professional and volunteer work. Ms. Pauli Murray is also in the forefront of a revolutionary movement which threatens to bring the 20th century to women in Alabama.
Well, you all know who Ralph Nader is, so by way of introduction, I just want to give you some of my perspective.
The guest speaker is Jimmy Hoffa, president of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters.
For quite some time I've been saying that if we were able to get Stevie Wonder to come and speak at the forum, that a proper introduction would take at least an hour.
Join us again next Sunday evening at 10 p.m. for Harvard Law School Forum, here on WHDH and WHDH FM Boston.